Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to a Generation Zero video. This game came out quite a while ago. I've kind of had my eye on it, and there was just a big summer sale in the PlayStation Store, so I picked it up. And it's normally meant to be a co-op game, but I'm going to be playing it solo. I'm going to show about the first hour of the game. This will be 3 videos. But you can see I'm creating a character here. There are some character customization options, but you can see they aren't really very detailed. There are basically different character types: the rebel, the punk, the hip hopper, the greaser. I kind of like the look of this greaser here, even though I wouldn't consider myself a greaser. But the character setting is just changing the face. You have some skin tones. The style is just basically color combinations. I'm basically going to have it on a normal difficulty. And like I said, this is a co-op game really, I think, but I'm going to be playing it solo. I'm kind of disappointed that I can't make a bald character with a beard. That's what I normally would do. After World War II, Sweden enjoyed an economic boom from having come unscathed out of the war, but neutrality had come at the cost of integrity, as the poorer readiness had forced the country to make deals with Hitler. Intent on not ending up in the same situation again, Sweden's newfound riches were invested in the so-called total defense, the ability to protect the border, while also shielding and maintaining civilian life. Over the coming years, Sweden massively increased military spending while organizing the civilian preparedness for what increasingly seemed like an inevitable invasion from the east. Every man, woman, and child was drilled to be ready for the war, knowing exactly what to do and where to go when the sirens sounded, and most importantly, to offer resistance at all times, in all situations. So, oddly, we don't get an opening cutscene, but we do get that text describing the background. This is November of 1989. It says, "You and some classmates have spent a few days out in the archipelago, cut off from the world. As you return, your boat is suddenly hit by explosive projectiles fired from the shore. You don't know what fired at you or why, but you managed to make it to shore injured but alive." So it's kind of strange that there's no opening cutscene to show you this, but that's just the way it is. And here we are, waking up on the shore. And it says maybe we can find some help in a nearby house. And we're supposed to search the house for anything of use. The graphics look decent. Not incredible, but they look decent. Controls feel okay. They're a little bit loose feeling. And some of the button prompts, you have to be very precise to bring up those prompts, which is not good in a combat situation, as you will see. But let's check out this house. Like I said, the graphics are decent. There's some decent atmosphere going on with the sound and everything. And look at this, a robot. It appears that there's a robot on the floor. There's some blood on the floor. Clearly some struggle has happened in this room. But we have a flashlight and a gun. What else do we need? Well, I guess we need ammo. That would be good. I'm not going to read all of these notes that I pick up, but this is just basically a handwritten note. There's a lot of stuff like that to pick up and read, but in the interest of saving time, I'm just going to go ahead and play. I'm actually I'm not playing as I talk. I'm I'm doing a voiceover over pre-recorded video. Searching the house here. I guess I'll go ahead and say that I do like this game. Like I said, I'm going to show you the first hour or so. I do like the game, but I do feel like there are some improvements they could make. Mainly to the combat. The combat feels a little bit more awkward than it should, I would say. It's not bad when there's only one enemy to deal with, but if you have multiple enemies, it just feels a bit awkward, like the controls aren't as precise as you would like. But these are supposed to be students, Swedish students, so you're not really playing a well, I started to say you're not playing a armed forces type person, but there is an armed forces character, isn't there? So, never mind. I was trying to give the game some kind of an excuse, and I already talked myself out of it. This is a game where if I jumped off of here, yeah, see, I hurt myself there. So you have to watch out for that. You can't fall very far without hurting yourself. Make sure to take the garden gnome. That's very important in a post-apocalyptic setting, I'm sure. He who owns the most garden gnomes will command the most respect. This inventory system is a little bit weird also. Unless I'm missing something, it allows you to assign things in your inventory to your digital pad. But if I assign those medical kits to my digital pad and I use them all, and then I pick up another medical kit, it makes me reassign the medical kits to that slot again, which is, you know, it's kind of awkward. I don't know why they would have you do that. But I do like the atmosphere. I like the music, although I'm eventually going to turn the music down some. But I do like the atmosphere in this game. And I do like games where you can do this, where you can go around and search stuff and find things you need. And as you'll see, there's some crafting also in this game. You have a certain amount of weight you can carry. Time appears to be passing. But now they want us to locate and destroy an enemy. And they're helpfully marking us a nearby enemy. It appears to be a robot. So whatever's going on here is robot related. I think we all knew that. And these robots can see you from a fairly long distance. See, he's detecting something right there. Now if I back up some more, now he's not detecting anything. He can see me. He can see something is over here, but he's not really alarmed by it. His little detection meter will turn yellow if he's interested enough to check it out. And then red once you actually enter combat. So there we go. Like I said, one enemy at a time is not bad. We got some experience points. Now we are supposed to follow the road to look for a safe place. Here's the map. That's where we came from. And that is where they want us to go to find sanctuary. But if I remember correctly, I'm going to have a problem getting there because I'm sprinting here. Not being careful about where I'm going and looking to see if there are enemies around. And one of them saw me. And I think any other ones that are nearby can hear the noise and they'll come over and check out what's going on. And so I think more than one is after me right now. Yep. Two different ones are shooting at me now. This is not going well. Now I'm getting paranoid because I'm afraid I'm going to run into a third robot. Now I'm attempting to get out of their line of sight. But look at this. A small thing has found me. I don't know what this is, but it's not good. And I'm panicking. I'm beginning to panic. Here comes one of the bigger ones. Let's jump off the... Oh, look at that. But I can revive using an adrenaline shot. And so I do that. Oh my gosh. Still under fire. There's the church. Or a church. And it turns out the church is the sanctuary. Have I escaped? Are they still chasing me? The music tells me that they are still chasing me. Still shooting at me. Okay. Now they're just kind of in an investigative sort of a mode. They're searching, but they don't know where I am. This game is tough. I don't know if it's tough because of the sort of awkward feeling to the controls, or if it's just tough in general. But like I said, it's made to be a co-op experience, and so that would explain it also. I think there's a setting that makes it tougher the more people that play. So I don't know if I turned that setting on, I wonder if that would, if the game would adjust downwards for a solo player. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. But never mind that. This is pre-recorded footage, so there's nothing I can do about it here for the first hour anyway. And let's approach the church. I won't even attempt to pronounce most of the names in this game. I feel like I would just make a fool of myself and insult the nice people of Sweden by butchering their language. Don't see anything around the church. But now I'm very paranoid. I have 15 life. And I don't know if I have, I don't think I have a medical kit at this point. I think I can hear a robot nearby. Aha. Right here is where I discovered that I had to re-equip the first aid kit. Even though I had assigned it to that top slot, I had to do it again. I don't like that. If I run out of medical kits and then I pick up some more medical kits, they should still be assigned to that slot, in my opinion. Oh, and look at that. I shot my gun off by accident. And now they heard me. Oh my gosh. Not being very successfully stealthy here. But they didn't actually see me, and so they lost interest. I think I ought to be able to, when you walk up to a door, I shouldn't have to point at a certain spot on the door to be able to open it. I've picked up quite a bit of stuff, but I'm still not anywhere near my weight limit. I don't know if the weight limit, if you carry enough weight, if that slows you down or hurts your endurance, your fatigue level. I don't know how that works. There are some places I have found to store things, but I haven't actually used those storage boxes. All right, let's eat. Let's use the medical kit. Eat it, use it, whatever. But let's not shoot our gun again. Seems like a bad idea. So here's a storage station. You can see in the lower left-hand corner I'm carrying 7.8 out of 64 possible, I guess, pounds pounds, kilograms, whatever it is in Sweden. Grams, kilograms, quarter bags. So it says we have unlocked a side mission, but our main objective here right now is to keep searching this church, but we are a little over 20 minutes on this video now, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and we will pick it up right here in the next video and continue searching this church. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.